Well, just one quick thing on the team front, especially
Yeah.
for those of anybody out there who's like an aspiring creator or people who are a solo creator who are looking to like expand your brand and grow. I think right now is an interesting time in the content creation space to where the barrier of entry is very high right now for content creation. Whereas 10 years ago, 5 years ago when we started, the barrier was much lower, right? Like it was just kind of like random people making random videos. Whereas now people have full teams. I think right now it's a really, really important time if you're a creator, if anybody out there is a creator, you want to make content, it's really good, invest in an editor. Like save money, mow some lawns, like do the whole grind where you're like saving up money and hire a short form editor or a long form editor. Editing is such an important key part of content creation, especially for short form. And like, I don't know, you can teach yourself how to do it, and that is a good thing to know.
Yeah.
But what you will outgrow, if you're a creator and you become successful, you're gonna outgrow having to edit. So if you get ahead of that already, and like you figure out how to like with limited budget and finance, if you figure out how to like make an editor work, I don't know, man, you gotta have an editor, especially if you're gonna perform. If you want your content to perform at any level that's like sustainable, you need to have somebody who knows how to edit for you, because again the barrier right now on what constitutes like a good video versus not is like really high.
For sure.
So I think like team is like super important right now for YouTube, for those who want to, especially like mid-cap YouTubers who want to be like very successful or like do multiple channels or get like, the 10 million plaque, like run that whole thing. I haven't done that, but like rolling that whole thing, like you need a team, and thumbnail designers as well. Paying someone else to make a thumbnail for you is like key meta. An editor and a thumbnail designer, like you like almost need now especially as like a mid to larger YouTuber.
Yeah. I would say that short form content is probably a better like marketing or advertisement for your content than like maybe any other marketing ever.
Easily.
Billboards or commercials or anything. Like nothing has transferred. Like I don't even know if I knew who Andrew Schultz was before like short form content or any of these like podcast, like how many podcasts have blown up?
I thought he was coming here for
I thought he was too.
Right.
We can have tequila whenever he wants it. There's so many, I mean, how many podcasts have blown up because of short form or especially stand-up comedians or, even YouTubers in some aspect. I can't believe some of these big name YouTubers just dedicate a day and go out and they film the whole day is dedicated to a 7-second 15-second short form.
Right?
See, I have never dedicated a full-time video to a short form yet in my career.
Yep.
But you've done that multiple times.
Sort of. We're doing it more now as like the TikTok product function exists.
Right.
So like let's say like, okay, for example, like I am gonna fly to Korea next week, and I booked a first class ticket to Korea. Fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Like ridiculous.
For sure.
So in an attempt to try to like, make up the expense of it, I've got a YouTube video idea where I'm going to do like a $1 versus $1,000 pack challenge where like a $1 Pokemon card pack, a $10, $100, $500, $1,000 pack.
Yeah.
And I'm going to open them all in the first class, like inside the airplane. It's like in the whole concept of the video will be like opening packs in an airplane, whatever.
Okay.
So that video will be a long form video, but we're gonna convert it into a short form, and then all the packs that I open up in that video, the ones that we have in stock to sell, we'll link that as a product on the TikTok. So the TikTok most likely will go viral because it's a long form video converted into short. It's going to do great.
Yeah.
And then we have that product in there as well that we can now promote through our short form that like will sell on TikTok as well and help like recoup the cost of the plane ticket or whatever. So like the whole short form game, and like and that's the thing too, though, is that you don't have to go out and like Mr. Beast is an exception, right? You don't have to go out and shoot this very complicated idea that's only made for short form. You can.
Yeah.
But the real meta for creators who like have a smaller team or like less bandwidth like myself and yourself as well is like if you make a long form video, you just convert it into the short form.
Yeah.
Like I made a video where I did like it was like I had like a Pokemon Go account that like had like $1 spent on it, and then one that had 10,000, and I compared the two, and the video itself went viral, like over 1 million views. And then I just had my editor convert that into a short form, and then that thing did like 5 million views as a YouTube short.
Wow.
So like it's just super easy. Just recycling content is like the game.
Yeah, Reacts is the same way. I mean,
Yes,
we have reacted to. Well, luckily, we hit it at the right time with Apex. I mean, Apex is a huge community, and they're really supportive of what we do because we never watched Apex, so we were noobs that were reacting to Apex, and it just blew up. And then we make that into short form content, and oh my god, it has exploded.
Yeah, you guys
so
are great.
So yeah, I guess I it's just when you see like Mr. Beast or Ryan Trahan or these people that are making like specific short form, they're dedicating time, and it can mess with you mentally because you're like, am I doing enough? Like I don't. Everyone else is doing so much that like even when you're doing as much as we're doing on a day-to-day basis, I bet you that's
this guy works more than anybody you know, and I guarantee that.
That's
I didn't mean
not,
to point at you. Sorry, don't
that
keep me
is
on this
not
video.
true. You're going to
I guarantee
Tokyo
it.
in like 5 days.
No, I'm
so so like do you still have those thoughts? Like, am I doing enough? Because you're doing a fucking lot. You're doing a lot.
But it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Oh, it is fun.
It's so fun.
It is.
Brought my.
It is super fun.